You're about to sell somebody something that you've grown on your farm, and you're taking your hard work that has translated into a farm product, and you're taking somebody else's money that they've taken their hard work, translated it into dollars, and then we have this value exchange where your money goes here and your chicken is here, and then you swap the two, and then that's awesome. And we're talking about that transaction, actually selling stuff to people, specifically in the farmers market realm in this video, but a lot of these concepts apply no matter where your sales avenues are in your farm business. So let's just dive right into this. I'm fired up. So we're gonna cover 3 things you should do during the sales process. And let's just stick with the farmer's market realm, but you can apply this, take the concepts that I'm bringing out here, and then you're gonna use your super smart brain and then apply them to other things. I only got like a couple minutes here. We gotta keep it rolling. So the first thing we're gonna do is make it easy for the customer to give you money. And I've seen this a lot, and whether it's laziness, whether it's just not thinking about it, whether it's just whatever, where a couple things happen. A farmer at a farmer stand has a cash box and it's just full of bills and they're unsorted and there's no easy to make change, and the customer's standing there's a line building and the guys at the end of the line are leaving and they're like, oh, I'll come back later, and then they probably don't come back, and all because you have this hang up of your messy cash box. Go on Amazon, spend 20 bucks and get a cash box that sorts your dollar bills. Make it easy to make change. Make change for people on the double. Really quick. You can have a little cash register box where you punch the thing in, or just have a box that folds out. I don't care what you use, but make it easy. Don't sort through this rat's nest of money trying to have this exchange with your customer. It's awkward for both of you. The other thing for me, accept credit cards. It's a part of the cost of doing business. I have started to accept credit cards. I didn't do credit cards for my first year, and then after that, because I didn't want to pay the fees, that's the thing. And I found that after I started accepting credit cards, I actually sold more product. Now there's fees associated with that. There's the, when you swipe the card and the company takes a fee and then you pay a monthly fee for a thing, and who is the best to use is gonna vary depending on your situation, how your farm is structured, and quite honestly, that's like such a time-sensitive thing that when you make this decision, you're gonna have to do some research. I would push for the fact that you do that research and accept credit cards so that you can sell more money. I've lost sales where like, oh, I didn't have enough cash this week, I just spent it on the vegetable guy, I'll come back next week. And then maybe they do, maybe they don't. But also, we sell food. People eat every day. So they could buy a chicken this week and next week, and it's not just a special thing. It's not a special occasion. It's just grocery shopping, and we want to get their money into our hands as easy as possible. So accepting credit cards, part of doing business. You got to do it. If you want more information on that, leave it in the comment section below, and maybe we can expand on this topic, but make it easy for people to pay you. Number 2, the second thing that you should do when you're having that value exchange with people is you gotta be a little cute, gotta be a little witty, gotta be adorable. This is something that I do when I'm having that conversation, or I'm going through my cash box or swiping the credit card, is I'll distract from the awkward moment of doing that monetary exchange, because that's a little dry and a little terrible, and that's not why we're there. We're there to feel good. We want people to feel good about doing business with us. So while we're going through that, and I'm like packing the chicken up and putting it in a bag and swiping the credit card, getting them to do their finger squiggle on the screen, and I do call it finger squiggle, which always makes people laugh, is I'll break up the conversation. I'm not like, this is your money, this is your change. I'll be like, oh, how are you gonna cook it? Have you ever had our chicken before? And I'll pull off our previous conversation, but bring up a few light, easy, simple questions. What else are you doing besides cooking amazing chicken? What else are you doing this weekend? And kind of get people's weekend plans. And I'm genuinely interested because I want to know what my customers are up to. A lot of them are my friends. I'm just interested in who they are as people and what their life is. And that's part of relationship marketing. But I also want to ease this process where I'm making it simple for them and distracting them from the fact that I'm taking their money. I am giving them something valuable in return, but at the end of the day, taking their money. And I want to make that a little bit more gentle. And the third thing that you want to do, this is the last thing, the last little tidbit. So we have making it easy for them to give you money. We have making it gentle for them to give you money, and then you want to stay in touch with them. Why would you go through all this work? You watched this many videos in the series here, we're on number 4, and during this process you just let them go? No! You want to stay in touch. You meet somebody you like, you want to stay in touch. You say, oh, can I have your number? You know, like awkward dating, this is fun, great, I don't know. But for us, we're gonna say, hey, do you follow us on Instagram? Because we've been posting some cute pictures of the baby chicks here on farm, or we got piglets, or we got sprouts coming up, or whatever. Do you follow us on Instagram? Do you follow us on Facebook? Hey, are you on our email list? Because, you know, we process this many days throughout the year, and if you want fresh chicken versus frozen chicken, or this is when the first batch of chickens is ready for the year, this is how often we have eggs. Oh, we sold out of eggs today, but if you sign up for our email list, you can get specials or know when we're collecting again or whatever. Find some incentive for them to follow you and you to follow them after you've made this exchange. You don't want them to go. You've put all this effort into getting the customer. You finally found somebody who's gonna give you money. You want to have some way to contact them and for them to follow you after that exchange is done. And this goes for wholesale accounts, this goes for CSA members, this goes for farmers market and retail, wherever you are, find a way to stay in touch with them and have that available on your market stand, whether it's in terms of a brochure. I put out an email sign up list, hey, sign up for our email list and blah, 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 you know, and make it light. And I'm like, oh, I'm not really salesy. I just telling stories from the farm, and you know, when we have things available, I want to be able to let you know, just because we produce things seasonally and we don't have all year round and we go to different markets and blah, blah, blah. So make it easy, make it gentle, and keep them coming back. And that brings us to the end of our step 4 of our sales funnel. Now in step 5, we're gonna go over loyalty, making those loyal customers, and then step 6, the last and final step, you thought it would end at the sale, and it doesn't. It goes on a loyalty and then advocacy, creating advocates, people who are gonna do your farm marketing for you just because you are so awesome. Now, marketing is an in-depth topic, and we're gonna be talking about it all year long and for just going forward, because you're here at Farm Marketing Solutions. I love marketing, I love what I do on farm, so the things that I'm presenting here are not theory, they're just recounting stories of what I've been doing for the last like 6 years. So I'm making a business out of this, both the farm marketing side and the whole raising chickens for meat and eggs, and I raise hops as well. And then, you know, I'm taking all those stories, and especially for pasture poultry producers, at least for this spring, because I don't have time to write a book for everybody yet, I have the Pasture Poultry Packet number 2. It's all about marketing. It's all about getting to this sales point. And if you've watched this video series from the beginning, you know what it's all about. You know where to find it, farmmarketingsolutions.com/store. So I'm not gonna plug it anymore. I am gonna tell you to have an awesome day. Enjoy what you do, love every moment of it, because otherwise, why are you doing it? You know, everybody hates their job. Farmers have the benefit of doing something that's wholesome, that's fulfilling right in here, and that you can share with others. Everybody eats. Food is a universal language, and that's something that's valuable, something that people are gonna pay you money for. So do it right, think about the earth, think about your community. Always remember that you're not growing for you, you're growing for your customers. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys soon.